Hello all and welcome to another Tuesday Thunder run through with me, Rangy Rover. Here we've got a view from Dan's car at Brands Hatch Indy. We're in the tiny little NSUs this week for Tuesday Thunder. Terrific little cars, and Dan does extremely well with these things. We're gonna, as it's such a short lap, around about 55 seconds, we're going to go through a run through with both directions, with Dan in the orange car and me in a green car on the way through. Dan is, as usual, about half a second quicker than me over a lap. Here we are coming up to the line. 55.4 or so for Dan. So what we're going to have is me on the bottom left and Dan in the center screen. You can see he comes through that previous corner in third, and I come through in fourth. He's definitely quicker in fourth. I was following Dan's ghost all the way through. Dan makes such a super job of that last corner, but it's this one where the big difference to the lap is made. Stay in third, cut the corner as much as you dare and get the power down as early as possible. Change up to fourth quite early here. You've got to ride over the curb, and this is where Dan makes the biggest difference on the entire corner. He gets the back wagging and he's able to put the power down a bit earlier. What you need to look for on Dan's lap is the amount of steering input versus the amount of steering input from me. As we change over to me, when we finish here, as we change over to me for the next go through, I want you to have a look at the amount of steering input that Dan puts in versus the amount that I'm putting in. You'll see he's putting way more steering input in than I am. Come up here, change down into third and then second, get it slowed to take the corner. Much more steering input from Dan there, but watch this time round, how much more steering input he's got on to get this round this corner. But the real big difference is when we come through, change up to fourth here, and we come through for the right hand turn onto the small straight. Watch the amount of steering angle Dan gets on. Way more than I do in order to make that corner, and that's where he makes the biggest difference to the lap. So asking questions of this car beyond what feels like the limit of grip does give you some reward, and you'll see the difference here, about half a second or so in it, 4/10 for the entire lap. That was a short run through for OzNZ Tuesday Thunder.